What's up, traders? Welcome back. Today is a spicy day again. Don't forget to smash those like buttons for the new stream. Subscribe if you haven't. Jump in the Discord. Check out Patreon. Let's go. Yo, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another magical episode of Livestream with Tom Crown. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Today, not the spiciest of days yet, but we have some interesting stuff going on. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at ADA, we're going to look at Ethereum, we're going to look at Solana joining us, and Tezos as our wild cards for today, making some moves here, as well as, yes, you reminded me, Master Linux, HEX breaking. I got an alert, which I assume means new all-time highs, so we have a lot to look at. So don't forget, smash those buttons. You know the buttons. You got them. I forgot to turn the sounds on. Where is my sounds? Here we are. All right, let's jump right into it. Woo.
ADAX killing it since I first mentioned it here. Still can only view chart on X Markets or CoinMarketCap. Cardano DEX and ERC20 bridge up 61% today.
What's up, Charismatic? ADAX. Yeah, we looked at that last time we were streaming. Perhaps. I can't remember if we actually got a chart for it. I think we looked at it on that X Markets, which I doubt saved in my chart, but maybe we can take a peek at that then. So Bitcoin, last time we were live, let's zoom back, let's go back in time. This is what we were looking for. We had signs, we had signals that we had some kind of local bottom. We were looking for a retest of 49.1. We said, guys, if you're looking to go short, if you're not feeling comfortable, if you're looking to lock in some profit, this isn't the worst spot in the world, but I would wait for 49.1. Hopefully price action didn't shake too many of you out, as we did trade a little bit lower before heading right back to 49.1. There it is. So I'll say that's exactly as predicted, even though it wasn't. Don't tell anybody. That'll be our secret. 49.1 has again acted as resistance. This is not that surprising. This is a weekly resistance. This is a big level. To see this tested over and over again, really not surprising in the slightest, and maybe even something we should expect. Market makers are aware of this area, of this price, and they're going to mess with it. They're going to create doubt. They're going to create uncertainty if we're going to retake this level or not. So let's fast forward back to where we are. Price reaching down to 46,285. Finding support. Moving back up. 49.1 again in sight. Pretty wild ride so far. We're going to zoom out. Look at the weekly here. Red candle, 2 days and 5 hours to go. We've had some spicy weekends. Maybe that's what's happening again. We may get that spicy weekend. Price action. Really all we're looking for into the close here is one, hey, over 49.2 would be great. Let's close another green weekly. Let's make it 6 in a row. Downside target we're looking to hold, 47,000. So far, so good. This weekend's price action really going to decide the fate of this candle. However, almost regardless of how it closes, things aren't looking bad. Below 47,000 is not going to be ideal, but you can see that we've traded there intra-week, found buyers, moved back up. Market not really looking to be that low, apparently. So 2 hours, 5 minutes, 2 days, 5 minutes... I can't speak. You know what I'm saying. To go, and we're going to be watching that close for sure. We're really hoping to hold on to this positive momentum. We're hoping to keep that RSI on the weekly up. We can see it's possibly curving back down, still well above the 50 area, so things aren't looking that bad. Now, to the day. To the day. This chart's too old. It doesn't have anything on it. Or too new. There we go. Messing with these supports, man. These daily closes are creating tons and tons of levels. I don't really love that, as we did see that back here in this distribution range from March to May. We saw tons of daily levels established, tested. Price really just kind of trading sideways while pointing out a lot of different price levels on the chart to us. And then we saw it again down here. Virtually the same thing. tons and tons of daily levels being respected. And if we just look at these two in a bubble, that could be a reversal sign. We don't have it yet. We've gone over many times what we might look for this rally to end, and so far, we haven't gotten any of it. We're still in an uptrend. That can change at any time. That could change into this weekly close. But we have nothing to go on yet that would suggest that this uptrend is over. If we look at these daily levels I was just talking about, 46.2. We even said this in a previous stream, August 9th, August 10th's close, open, as resistance, has not been back tested as support. This was important. We did trade through that range, but we never came back to really test it. We kind of just traded sideways through it. Here we go. That's exactly as predicted. We said, moving back to this level, finding support really wouldn't be surprising, and here we are. This daily candle now looking very solid. We can see the bullish engulfing level on this daily sitting at that 49.1, just about a hair underneath. A close there today would be a great way to start the weekend. Fingers crossed here. Fingers crossed. For those of you who have not been following our streams, don't really know what levels we're talking about. This is the 2-cent chart right here. We have multiple levels of support below us. 44.6, that would be the next logical downside target. If we fail to bullish engulf here and we see selling into this weekend, that's where I'm looking. However, all hope is still not lost at 44.6. 42.2. This is the price level that we have been watching since we broke out, since the start of August, all month. We see our descending high trend intersecting with our ascending high trend off of our lows in our breakout pattern. And both of those values roughly around that level, we have a untested daily support. So similar to August 8th and 9th, July 30th, 31st was not back tested. Not back tested as support. It does not have to, but this is the logical spot to look. And this is my argument that this is the important level to hold. If 42.2 is broken, I'm going to then no longer be able to say we are in a clear uptrend, because at the moment, that's all I see. We're in a clear uptrend. We have not really seen this market be dragged down by selling. And it, honestly, though it does feel a little different than what we've seen this month, if we do see a rally into this weekend, maybe even at the start of next week, we will just have repeated this exact pattern we've seen on the daily. Large green candles, large rallies, followed by softer, less powerful pullbacks, multiple bleeding red candles in a row, to be followed by another bullish rally engulfing candle. So that could be painting again here off of support at 44 or 46.2. Too many words. It really does look very similar. And what that shows me, well, maybe not the cleanest pattern. This is still some kind of broadening wedge. We're seeing our highs come up, our lows are coming up, but our low trend is broadening, is moving away from our high trend. This is not a channel. This is not a wedge. This is a broadening pattern. Could be similar to what we saw back here. This is the last rehash I'll do for the new people here joining us. Could be some kind of similar pattern to what we saw on this breakout reversal, as we had a broadening pattern as well, broke to the upside, and we never back tested. Never back tested this trend line. So that's pretty darn close to that 42.2. This is where I would be looking. If I was a bear, or if I was looking to re-enter, this is where I'd be looking. We may not get it, but the reason is closing below this trend line, not the best sign. We don't want to lose these trends. Trends aren't always the major players in patterns. I will admit that. But in scenarios like this, they are important. If we fall back below this descending high trend, we are very likely in a bear market. If we fall back below this trend, that is a reasonable thing to say. Luckily, plenty of room below. We have lots of reasons to believe we'll find support before those levels. Our moving averages being one of the most compelling. Not only did we backtest the untested resistance as support and bounced a significant bounce, when we look at just our daily moving averages, we get a different picture, or I guess a confidence building picture. Let's pull these up here. The 20 daily acting as support. What happened? What happened here? May, June, July, the 20 daily was seemingly impassable. Every time we traded above it, we saw pretty severe selling. Push price back down. Ooh, did we disconnect? I think we disconnected. That's okay. We're just going to keep going. Maybe YouTube's messing with me. But we've escaped the 20 daily. And that's back here. July 23rd. Escaped the 20 daily. I'll take off the 20 weekly for now because I might confuse some. There we go. We escaped it. We have not really come back. The 19th, we tested it as support. We got buyers. Yesterday, tested it as support. Today, finding buyers. Holding this 20 is amazing. An uptrend, in my opinion, is established by the 20 and 50 dailies. Downtrend, same thing. This was clearly a downtrend. Now we're clearly in an uptrend. We've retaken the 200. Things are looking solid now. The 100 MA on the daily, this is something we were worried about. It was still moving down. It was still showing us some bearish pressure. That's now changed. It's curled back up. All of our major moving averages minus the 20 weekly, now looking for upside. Holding this level, amazing. The 200 daily right below us untested, 46,000. If you're looking for stop losses, guys, if you're worried you don't trust this rally, there's so many places. There's so many places to look. There's so many technical price levels that would make sense. What we're really looking for here on the bull side is a break of our high here, obviously, right? August 23rd's high at 50.5. A higher high here, that's going to be the nail in the coffin. Bears are going to be in serious trouble if we see another higher high. Serious trouble. Moving averages on the daily suggesting that is very probable. The 20 weekly is really our only problem, our only issue. But it's far below us. If we look at where the 20 is, guess what? 42.8. Right near our 42.2. Another perfectly valid reason to be weary of this level. Trading below it, not a great idea. In previous bear markets, well, let's say in previous bull markets that have transitioned to bear markets, we've seen Bitcoin lose the 20 weekly. That happened back here in May. And what we've seen after that is a backtest of the 20 weekly that rejects price. This is what we were afraid of. That didn't happen. We're above the 20. We had a brief moment of maybe that was possible on the 7th when we tested it. Now we're trading above it. I don't believe there's ever been, a bear market that started with the 20 not rejecting price. So this is actually really confidence building. If we look back, we can see virtually every time Bitcoin's gotten bearish, it's rejected off. So I guess back here's the example people want to look at. We did, all right, so I was incorrect. We back tested it, lost it. This could be kind of similar, but if you look at this, this is on the daily still. Not really similar to what we're seeing here. Price found pretty strong selling pressure as soon as it got above the 20. We don't have that yet. Things are looking good. Things are actually looking very good now, provided we stay above these levels. 42.2 is the major player. That's all we really need to watch. We've been saying this almost all the way up. We've had validation, invalidation levels every step of this way up, and Bitcoin hasn't touched any of them. It's amazing the sentiment that we've been seeing, the swapping, the flip-flopping of sentiment. Bitcoin has just gone up since July 21st. Yet people have changed their minds maybe 10 times at this point, whether we're going up or down. And that's why I wanted to share, and I keep sharing with you guys, these points of invalidation. Trading below 42.2, not a good look. Until then, we're just moving up. We're just not moving up in an exciting manner. And I will make the argument that that is bullish. Our biggest fear was the rejection from the 20. And we added to that is it's not just getting to that price level, it's how people feel at that price level. If people are euphoric, ecstatic, hyped at that 20 when we go to backtest it, things are going to look bad because that's going to make it less probable to break to the upside. Here we are at 50K. I don't see much hype. Do you guys feel hype? Are you feeling it? Are you seeing it? Are people irrationally bullish, screaming for a million jillion tomorrow? I would argue no. I would argue people are still pretty unsure of what's going on. And I think more so than positive or negative sentiment, we're back to boredom. I think we're back to boredom. That's what we want to see. We don't want attention here. Bitcoin is shy. Bitcoin does not like moving when people are watching it. Period. The less eyes on, the better. We'll get the eyes back. Don't worry. Oh, they won't come back. Yes, they will. You know where they'll come back? When we break our high. When they FOMO it. This is the pattern we see over and over again. They don't come back at the high there. Sure as anything. If they see a digit added, if they see 100K, rationality is going out the window. FOMO's going to enter. Things aren't looking bad. Not looking bad, just boring. We're still in this odd RSI pattern on the daily. Our highs are coming down. Our low, ooh, we have a new low on RSI for our daily here with a higher high or a higher low in price. There we go. Bullish divergence off this low here. Off the 20 daily. Watch the 20 daily. That's really all we need. Money flow, not the prettiest, but it is not in danger yet. We are seeing that pullback here. The VWAP suggesting that that pullback may be close to completed. We may see that at the end of today's close. Momentum looks ugly, but price doesn't. I would argue that is bullish divergence. I would argue it. All right. Bitcoin. Crazy, crazy thing. Crazy, crazy thing. All right. Let's move on to our other coins here. Pull up my own stream. 85 likes, 150 watching. This is what I mean. People are bored. People are bored. This is our normal time. This is our normal stream time. Before, I don't know, the middle of June, we'd have 500-600 people here right now. We have 150. I argue that itself is evidence that people are bored, and we want boredom. We want them to be bored. It's counterintuitive. But the more bored they are, the less pressure there's going to be on Bitcoin. Whew, so that closed for the daily, man. Looking for that 49.1. It's actually at 49 on the dot, but we'll take 49.1 as that's the weekly level. So let's move on. Let's move on to our alt charts. First, I'm going to pop open the chat, see what you guys are talking about. What's up, beautiful Sylv? How you doing, darling? Dino Mike, my man. Go boredom. Go boredom. Beardy Day. No, I don't pay them. They're some... They're unpaid. Unpaid. One knee toe ADA. Yeah, we're going to take a look at ADA here soon. Bring the facts. What's up, Linux Master? Bring facts. I like that name. Pause. I would actually agree with Bring Facts here. I said this a while ago, speculated it, that this whole drop may have just been miners relocating. Not really part of a normal cycle. We've never seen anything like that. And maybe that's it. Now that miners have settled back in, hash rate's up. I think it's up 3x from its low. Price is going back up. Pretty interesting. Who else is here? Ready? What's up, bro? Long range crypto. How you doing? Jishler. What's up, man? Truth Seeker like button. That's right, guys. Smash that like button. Por favor. Please. Please smash that like button. I'll appreciate Julia Schote. How you doing, darn? Eric Maynard. Let's add a digit. Exactly, man. That's when they'll FOMO in. It happened at 10K. It's going to happen at 100K. What's up, Sad Hegeki? D. Mr. Dick. How you doing? 100 likes. Doing much better. 150 watching. All right, we'll move on. What do we look at first? No S. Shout out to you, my friend. Well, ADA is just queued up, so let's just look at ADA. I love Holland, too. So that's good. Holland loves me. ADA, as we were looking for, broke out of the consolidation range. $1.31, holding as that level. Below us, $1 really never broke again. Now we're trading at new all-time highs. Pulled back a little bit. Is this a perfect back test to this wick high? It does seem that way. Actually, I didn't even check. Yes. Yes. Look at that. That's a beaut. ADA back testing 189. Shooting to new all-time highs. Back testing the previous all-time high. Here we are on the daily trading at 285, bullish engulfed. We speculated ADA breaking out is probably a good sign for the rest of the market. Typically, we don't expect that if we are entering a bear market. And there we are. ADA. Already bullish engulfed in the daily. We're looking for that on Bitcoin. Testing our daily resistance at 291. Nothing's changed here. We will get a more local measured move by using our Fibonacci extension tool. And that would suggest, ooh, I like when that overlaps. That would suggest the next move up before possible consolidation and backtesting like we saw here in the last 5 days would be 333 to 352. If we look up here, our 3 extension, we don't always use the 3, but it lines up perfectly with our 1618 extension from before, our target, 429. Still what I'm looking for, especially with this solid close here today. If it gets it sooner rather than later. Ichimoku Cloud soaring on the daily for ADA. Moving averages. Who remembers? This is going to be a good clip. Who remembers this back here? This mega kissing on ADA. Gotta get rid of it. We had a kissing we've never seen. Giggity. And we even speculated that the 100 may look to do so. Now the 100 trending up as well. Man, ADA is in great shape. This is in great shape. Bullish kissing played out again. New all-time highs. I don't even know what there is really to be said here for ADA. It looks great. It just looks great. That's all I can say. You have bullish divergence on your lows. We can see our lows coming up on the daily, staying far away from the 20. A backtest to the 20 daily moving average. Not something that would be surprising, but we're not seeing signs of that yet. Yes, we have bearish divergence on our highs. That tends to be the case seemingly always in crypto. No idea why. But the bullish divergence on the low with a break of a new all-time high, you typically side with the trend. And the trend here for ADA, I think, is undeniably up. You guys know I'm not an ADA shill. It's not my favorite coin, but it has been maybe my favorite chart since May 19th. Maybe my favorite chart. That's why I've been talking about it a lot. That 131. Look for 131. $1.31 maybe like in the bear market. The bottom of the bear market. Next bear market, whenever that is. I would look at $1.31 for ADA. That could be a steal. If we see ADA trade up to 10, 15, some very high numbers, that would be where I'd look for a retrace at the very bottom. Don't think that's coming soon. Don't think that's coming soon. There was 6 months. 6 months to collect, to accumulate. So the probability of it coming right back down to bounce up, I don't think is very good. I don't think it's great. Money flow looking similar to Bitcoin. You know what? Let's take a peek here at a weekly. Our weekly's looking to close. Momentum's up. Money flow's up. VWAP's up. RSI's up. Everything's pointing up. Yes, we are very likely going to have bearish divergence on the weekly on our highs. But we will have to see. We'll have to see how far ADA runs. It's going to have to run maybe all the way up to the top of our target to eliminate that. Huh. That was an odd text. One of those political spam texts. Ew. On the monthly, can't ask for anything more. Really, any close above $1.75 in ADA set on the monthly. Would not even see me. It would not surprise me to see ADA trade higher into the end of this month. Would not be surprising. Ethereum. Who likes Ethereum? Ethereum. I like Ethereum. It's not my favorite coin either. Obviously, Bitcoin, number one. But Ethereum's been doing things. This chart looking pretty similar to the rest of the alt market. You know, this is like the generic alt chart right now on the daily. You had like a blow off top, you had lower highs testing the same support that that support held. We've seen a retracement, a relief, and now we're consolidating. This is really what we want to see. We want to see this not just on Ethereum, but on total market cap, on total 2. We want to see alts looking like this. They've created resistance with these lower highs, broken it. Now consolidating above that resistance. It's perfect. It's perfect. You guys know we were a little worried. The same way we were worried about 48K on Bitcoin, we were worried at about 3,000 on Ethereum. In the previous bull run, Ethereum, after topping out, fell and then retraced back to the 618 perfectly. It's perfectly back to the 618. That would be the equivalent right now of 3,000. We've traded above it. We've closed above it. So it's looking, and you guys know I was worried about this, realistically. Let's see. Boom. Pull it up for you. Here we are. In the previous, so 2018, we saw this similar move. We saw a retracement to the 618, and then we saw lower lows. We did not see this. We did not see a move up and then consolidation. That is a good sign. Very good sign.
An update on Crow, my man, when you get a chance.
What's up, Sad? Hageki. Yeah, my dude. Crow. Let me queue it up. Let me queue up to Crow. But I'm going to get through everything first. So things are looking solid here. The longer everything stays sideways, and we were saying, it just blows my mind. It blows my mind. You loyal viewers out there, you probably remember. We've been saying the same things for 3 months. One of it was, we want to see sideways trading. The longer this takes, the better. That's what we've got. That's what we have. To see Ethereum break straight down out of this would be very odd. It'd be extremely odd to me. Extremely odd. Give me a sec. Extremely. Same targets as before. If we do see it break out or break down, 2710, our weekly resistance untested as support, great place to look. That may provide an awesome entry. That may be once in a lifetime entry. Above us, 39.2, basically 4,000. That's our next target. We do have the 786 retrace above us sitting at 3,500 and change. But I don't think that's likely to be a player here. I think the weekly resistance above us at 3310 is going to be, I'm just repeating exactly almost word for word what we said in the last stream about Ethereum. Same thing. Looking for a break to test that weekly resistance above, or a break to test that weekly support below us. I believe that if we do get this 2710, that we will see a move to the upside afterwards. I believe that will hold. That is likely to be a strong support. Likely. So Ethereum's looking pretty freaking solid. Target above 4K. Target below 2710. Let's take a look at our weekly indicators. Momentum's still up. Money flow, it's grooving. Actually, money flow looks great here. Better than Bitcoin. Again, or still. And I haven't peeked at this. Let's look at this quick. That quarterly. Remember, this quarterly at one point was all the way down to 1,730. So Ethereum has nearly doubled. It has gone, or it's nearly doubled from the lowest point it's traded in this quarter. Now we're up here looking at a kicker candle, looking to test that weekly resistance. 4K. Break it and things get very silly. Very silly very quickly. That's going to be the end of September. End of September. Not bad. In the next 4 days, all we're looking for, and I guess this is a different level, but virtually the same level, 2,778 was our monthly resistance. We've traded above. That's our goal. That's our goal to trade. That's a goal to close above here on Ethereum, seeming very likely with 4 days left. Close that. Things are looking good. Things are looking really good. You still could get in the next month, into the last month of the quarter, you could still get a back test just the same way we had a strong wick on the bottom of a lot of these candles. Still get a back test to that 27.6-ish area before moving higher. But closing in this condition, Ethereum's going to look very strong. Extremely strong. Really just mimicking Bitcoin here, looking to move back up to that same, this is virtually the same thing locally as Bitcoin. Really looks similar. So we have 49.1 on Bitcoin, and we have 33.10 on Ethereum. These are going to be parallel mirrored levels. Solana. Let's move on. We haven't looked at Solana in quite some time, and you can tell by this chart that it's been quite some time. Quite some time. Solana, though, grabbing my attention, trading at new all-time highs, heading for our macro 3 fib extension at $106. If we take a look at this chart, we can see where our mindset was previously. Let's get rid of some of these lines. This is old TA that probably will never really be in play There we are. There we go. This is similar to Ethereum. We had that sell-off, multiple tests of the low, and then we broke out. So Solana trading above its previous all-time high. I really do think that these things suggest the rest of the market's going to look to follow suit. Its previous high, so right before the fall, in the week that it hit, in the week that the entire market sold off, Solana hit a high, a new all-time high. That was exactly the 2618 fib extension. So all the way back here, we could have created this target. Yes, we would have gone more likely with 2296 at the 2 extension. And this is what we've been seeing. This is a pattern that I've really been following, is kind of skipping some of these measured moves. And instead of profit taking at them, blasting to the next one like we saw here, and then finding support at the measured move. Maybe this is a kind of unique bullish thing to crypto. Move to the 2618, pulled back to the 2, which is where we would have looked to take profit usually. It held. Now we're blasting off to new highs. The next obvious target, $106. We're also going to get some gifts here as well. We're going to have a new measured move. So if we look at our highs to our lows. Oh, wow, that did play. Look at our highs to our lows here. Boom. What have we got? 115 from the local. Does that line up? 115, that's pretty spookies. 2618 of our very local high to low swing. 116. Our 1618 from our highest point in May to our lowest point in May. Our 1618, 115. So the macro may suggest 106, but I'd likely be looking... Wow, these overlap too. I'd likely be looking for 115. 177 above as the next target. You see the 2 measured move at that price and the 4618, something we almost never use. The only reason I'm even bringing it up is that it overlaps again. There is a connection between these 2 highs, swing highs and swing lows. We can almost undeniably say that. Right here. And then we have our farther extension. They're both overlapping each other within pennies, within less than 1% margin of error. Solana looking solid, looking super solid. Today's the first day of momentum increasing actually on Solana since the 20th of August. That's a little fake out candle. Momentum looked to flip to the negative. Instead, the market said, nope, let's reach for new all-time highs. And it did. This coin, I ended up caving a while ago and buying a little bit of this. So I do have some skin in this, but very small amounts. And worked out. Definitely worked out. I don't even remember where I bought it. But almost no matter where you bought it, if it wasn't today, you're doing good. We have potential support to be back tested at $78.72. Created by our candle closes at our previous highs in August 20 to the 21st. I'm liking this chart. a lot. We'd never back tested this daily either here at 55. It would take a lot. It would take a lot of selling across the market to see Solana back at 55 right now. But we saw ADA do it, back test that previous high, so it's not out of the picture. Instead of FOMOing in here today, if you're watching Solana with big, watery, greedy eyes, instead of FOMOing in at the all-time high, as we always say, wait for a pullback. You may get a shot at 55. It's not off the table. If you're very impatient, you have 78, 72. Very likely to be back tested, even if it trades to 116 and comes back all the way to 78. That's still a better entry than right now. You would get in lower. Buying now, you're praying that it just continues to move up after it's moved up a bunch. That's not my style. That's not our style of trading here. 297% off the low. 350% off the lowest point. Wild stuff. Whoa. I think it's going. I think it's going for 116, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. 116 is calling its name. Let's get the back test first. Weekly undecided. Momentum up. It's going to need, again, we're in the same position as Ethereum. We don't have a higher high in RSI yet. I'm going to guarantee that that's the same on MACD, and as soon as I guarantee something, I'm incorrect. So MACD not showing bearish divergence potential, RSI is. That's better than both of them suggesting that we have it. To me, what this means is if we get that close, even just right here for this week, Solana's looking for more upside. Almost every time we've seen this happen on larger timeframes, meaning weekly plus, we have seen continuation in crypto. This was a huge, huge signal for us pre-January. Huge signal. Pre-January 2021. And now we see here on Solana USDT. This weekly close is going to be huge. 116 is just the closest target that we have. If we get that weekly close, it's likely looking to trade higher. I don't want to do the moon maths. If Bitcoin retakes 65K and Solana gets this close, I could see Solana potentially trading up to 500. Let's call it like 450 or something. That is possible. There's a lot of ifs there, though. The rest of the market's going to have to move as well. We're not going to see Solana move up to that number, that moon number, with everything else going down with Bitcoin not being in a bull market, losing lows. Not going to happen. There's a lot of ifs there, but that is a possibility. That is a huge gain, even from here, about 350%. I'd keep an eye on this, baby. $100 obviously going to be psychological resistance, so that's where I'm going to set my alert. And I think that's going to be a pretty solid wrap-up of Solana. This coin's looking great. It's looking great. Very similar to Ethereum on the monthly, except it's gotten the breakout. I guess actually similar to ADA in the monthly. You're above monthly resistance. You're looking to close above monthly resistance with 4 days to go. We can't count it yet, but it's looking very convincing. I like this. Watch for a pullback. We don't buy all-time highs here. It's always better to miss the boat than board the Titanic. Copyright Rico S. 2021. Or else probably like 2019. Who am I joking, man? Alright, Tezos, this is the last one we have to peek at before we can get more freestyle. My old Tezos chart, though, unfortunately, I guess it stopped trading on whatever exchange I had it charted on, so we're going to have to start fresh here. Gonna have to start fresh. Tezos USD. This is a funky chart. That's a funky chart. All right, monthly resistance above us, $5.62. We're testing that level at this moment. The whole market is on the edge of its seat, yet everyone's bored. That's a good setup. That's a very good setup. Support below $2.75. I think that's a pretty easy take. Let's zoom it on in. Oh, yeah. We're already way past our 618 retrace. This is what's exciting, is we're not just moving up. We're not just at these monthly levels. So many coins are over their 618 retraces. This is really the danger zone. Quote Sterling Archer. That's where we were worried. Rejections, let's just say reversals from the 618 can be extremely powerful, meaning they can rocket price to the upside or downside. And to see these coins and tokens not just trade to those levels, but trade above and now look to close above, that's a great sign. There are no guarantees, but that puts the probability in favor of continuation. Yes, it does. This is just an odd chart. This is the first week of momentum being positive on the Tezos, but the daily is actually pretty monstrous. Pretty monstrous. Back tested. So this is what we like to see in coins. Let me get rid of this MACD below. This is what we like to see. We place these levels, and this is just going to be a little learning lesson here real quick. This is what we like to see. We like to see coins find sellers, then find buyers for a higher low. That's what happened here. Found sellers, found buyers, higher low. Move up to a new level, found sellers again. Price pushed back down, and then find buyers at the level. So that is resistance here, being flipped to support here. That's what we want to see. That is the healthy climb. So with Tezos, what we might watch for, this could be on the 4 hour, on the daily, whatever, is a move to the upside. Maybe it gets cut short at that monthly resistance. That's possible. Maybe it doesn't. We'd like to see it come back and test it. That's very healthy.
Yo, Tom. How's Link look from here?
What's up, Noah, my man? Noah S, good to see you, bro. I'll pull up Link. We have a few to go over. I'm finishing up Tezos here. We have a few to go over. Let's see. We got Crow. I'll try to look at ADAX again. Then we'll take a peek at Link. I appreciate you, 10 man. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the good energies. Thanks for the good charts. You know what? I have a feeling about Solana. So we need a tighter alert. Yeah. That's what we want to see. That was our 2-bit, 2-second learning lesson there. We want to see this. This is a healthy climb. We're seeing this potentially in Bitcoin, but it's a lot clearer on some other charts. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's kind of hard to see a macro picture here. This is kind of odd. I'm going to guess this isn't all the chart history, although this does date back to December 2017, so maybe it is. We do have a descending high trend that we haven't broken. And we have some kind of ascending low trend. So this hasn't completely played out yet. Obviously hasn't traded at new all-time highs. But we're not out of the woods. I like what we're seeing. Wouldn't surprise me even though, honestly, to see something like this. And then we can start calling this a flat top. And it would go along basically just with what we've seen. This chart seems very very attracted to this demand line, this ascending low trend. Every time it's moved down towards that price, it's found buyers, moved back up. I'm gonna add some of these on here. What do we got? Market Cipher, what do you say? What do you say? Market Cipher actually looks strong on the daily. Money flow's looking good. Market Cipher, by the way, guys, I think I have my link in the video description below. If you like Market Cipher, I do. I use it. You see me use it here on the stream. Feel free to use my link. A little self-shill. Little shill. MACD. I hate that I have to like redo all this crap. There we go. MACD looking strong. We have a higher high on the daily. Very nice. After a higher low, higher high. This might be going for the gold. Might be going for the gold. Once one coin breaks its all-time high, you tend to see other coins follow suit. That's why I got so excited when ADA broke. Whatever, $1.78, I forget what it was. I got so excited because typically that's a signal to the rest of the market that conditions are looking up. So Tezos finally trading above its 200 daily moving average. We see the 20 and the 50 curling up. The 50 and the 100 crossing golden below this candle, actually. Not a super valid cross. So, we got a sneaky here. We got a sneaky. It is valid. The 100 in the last, 2 days, rocketing. For a moving average, that's rocketing on the daily. Rocketing up. Pointing back up right before. So we don't even have this golden cross yet. But it's coming. And the 100 got ready just in time. Now that the longer moving average is pointing up, I have a lot more confidence in that cross. 200 daily at 410. So that's going to be the level you're going to look to hold with Tezos. You really can drop down to that level with very few issues. I would like to see it just continue the climb that it's doing. But as long as you're holding that 200, it's moving up. Moving back up. Can see that back here. Can see that here. Virtually every time this is retaken as 200 daily, it's marched to the upside. Right. Whew, why is it so hot in this room? Woo! Is it just me? Just me? Is it hot over there? Okay, in all caps. I don't think it is. Everyone's welcome to their own opinion. I use it. I'm not saying you can't trade without it. I'm just saying I like it. All right. Bitcoin has not moved. Of course, it's going to trade sideways until we end the stream. That's what it always does. Let's catch up on some of these requests here. Read the chat for a little bit. What's up, Flawless XBL? Thanks for subscribing, brother. Great to have you. Make sure you pop in the Discord. Keep up with our daily live streams. You don't want to miss them. YouTube constantly shadow banning us, and so the only way to really keep up with them is to be in the Discord. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't like and subscribe. The more likes, the more subscribes we get while we're live, the more people YouTube shows our stream to. So we get more family members joining us. So appreciate everybody who's done that so far. In the live stream, you are the best. You are the best. Why is it so dang hot? Dang hot dog. All right, who else is here? YouTube just said... Oh, you were the one saying it was junk. Yeah, you're welcome to your own opinion. What's up, OK? How you doing, brother? False flags, are you buying those JPEGs? You think I know what a JPEG is? What's up, Diego Puga? XRP? Possibly. We have a few charts to get through still. What's up, A-Day? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Hope you guys have plans. Bring facts. You're in an underground house. Oh, lucky. I have the AC on. It's just failing to ward off this 110 degrees. Or 10 degrees. I'm dying. Man. Spamming. I don't mind spamming. You guys really don't have to like time people off for spamming. I don't mind it. But I will say this. Spamming, not going to get me to look at whatever it is you want. I don't care if you do it. It's not going to get me to look at it. Looks like our link trade's still live, boys and girls. Who was here last stream when we placed this? Well done if you took it. We have not been stopped out with a 4.67 to 1 risk to reward. We were looking for a 3.1% drawdown versus a 14.5% upside. We are now in profito. Where was this long from? 14.9 cents. Now trading at 15.3. Nice. Let's zoom out. We had the 20 and 200 dailies hold, so Crow looking solid. Trying to be better about stream marking. Here we go. Crow looking solid. This is not meant to be there on the weekly. None of this is. Let's make a copy. Hey. I will say this about Crow. I can't believe against Bitcoin. So Crow BTC. I can't believe that it's still in this channel. We identified this back in February of this year. And it's just traded sideways. That's actually a good thing. You might not think that makes sense, but it's a good thing. To keep up with Bitcoin, that's what that implies, trading sideways in BTC pair, is positive. Many coins we're seeing draw down, we're seeing lower lows. So, honestly, not bad as long as it's sitting in this channel. It's going to look to break to the upside if it just continues that way. This is my new chart, so I can get rid of a bunch of this. Let's get rid of it. All right. Still looking for our same pattern. There we go. Still looking for that same pattern we have been. Our lows coming up, a flat top, and we're looking for a break to the upside. We are at that 618, the oh so tempting, dangerous, dream creating, dream destroying 618 here on the dollar pair. Did trade into it. It did this week. Sold back off. Very similar to the rest of the market. You're above the 20. What do we got? Weekly momentum's up. Money flows back up. I don't like that lower low, but we'll have to just take it for now. Not the strongest. Hmm. Not seeing the signs. Not seeing the signs yet. I think honestly our trade from last stream is the play. You can move that stop loss up. You don't have to have it as low. Obviously, in my opinion, of my in-stream trade here, you could move that up. And basically what you're going to look for is you don't want to see last week's low broken. You don't want to see anything close below the 220. That's really the reasoning behind the trade here that we set up. And that reasoning is still valid. Still valid. Ideally, you'd like to see it not even trade below 15 cents. So maybe that makes sense. I think I can comfortably do that. About 14.58. You do have resistance above you. 15.6. Still looking for 17 cents though. I don't think anything's changed. If we see weakness, the rest of the market is very likely to show us this. Bitcoin losing 42.2 be a good sign. You do have that untested level for this inverse head and shoulders, sitting about 12.85 cents. That's where I would be looking if we lose this 15-cent level. But I think the odds are still in favor of testing 17 to 17.7. I think that trade's good. Look good. RSI almost identical to Bitcoin. And green candles with red selling momentum. What a strange world we live in sometimes. All right, Crow. Not much edge there. I think the trade's the trade. You see the 20 and 200 looking across golden right below price. I like how close price is to it and that both moving averages are sloping up. There's some positives. Take a look at the Linkster here. Oh, C98. Oh, did we kill it? Oh, did we kill it last stream with C98? We're going to look at Link first, but I'm just going to take a minute to gloat about C98 as soon as I'm done. All right. Link just shy. Came just shy of our 32.10. Where did we go to? Into our resistance zone. $30.58, stopping it out. Let's zoom her out. Not quite to the 618. Okay. Not gonna be much here on the monthly. You backtested monthly what was previously resistance as support. That's a bullish sign. Obviously below 15, this is gonna look terrible, but we're not seeing that. We're not seeing anything that would suggest that at the moment. That's pretty ugly on the weekly, TBH. But it's not the worst. This could be setting up for something. Can almost see it here. That would look a lot like Crow, actually. With this inverse head and shoulders with no neckline backtest, we could be setting up for something like that. We do have support literally right here at 25.50. So let's hope that holds. That green doji candle followed by this red and a lower low is typically a reversal. We're on the weekly, so that's not great. I'm not really seeing an edge here. Not really seeing an edge here. Unfortunately, it held support. You know, what else can we ask for? It held support on the weekly. Now we're back up. Closed a weekly higher. What I think we're likely to see here is some kind of retracement. Likely to the 0.5, so maybe that's 20 bucks. Maybe we're going to look, and you can see that's weekly support, and then resistance, so maybe tested us support again. This is a possibility. That's not even a very bad possibility. That's actually probably a very, very bullish possibility. Back to the 0.5. Sitting at 20 bucks. Maybe you explore a little lower to that 618 for an even stronger reversal at 1837. This chart does not look bad. I think Link is going to be maybe I'm going to eat these words, who knows. I think it's lagging behind a little bit right now, some of its friends, some of its buddies in the space. Yeah, it didn't make a higher high. Okay. So that's what it's looking for. Lagging behind a little bit, but I'm not seeing anything too dangerous. You have very strong support. Very strong support, like 20 bucks. Lines up with our retrace. That would even technically be like a bullish 5-0 to see it trade to 20 and then bounce. I still think we're going to hit that 32. That was our target originally. I still think we're going there. It looks like it's just been put on pause here. I wish I had more to say about Link, but I don't. Just looks like it's a little bit behind everything. And this is crypto. You can be very behind everything. And I don't know, in 4 hours, all of a sudden that can be different. So don't lose hope here. This is not doom and gloom. I think it's one of those, it's going to move with the market. We're going to have to wait and see what the rest of the market does. Oh, man. C98, baby. C98, baby. $5.89. Backtest, $5. This was live. This is just freaking live. How wild is that? The day we looked at this was right here. We were looking for $5.89 and then a backtest of $5. Perfect. Now our upside target was still $7.35. We haven't gotten there yet. But this was our short-term price prediction. It's like perfect. What we're going to have here on C98 is something new. Something new. It does actually kind of look to be moving back to where we were looking for a retrace. Let's see if the indicators agree. No bullish divergence yet. Possibly bearish divergence. We are on the 1 hours. This chart doesn't have a lot of history to look at. Money flow still looking healthy. 4 hour looking to roll over. All right, so we don't know if the bottom is in here locally. If it is, looking for a backtest 550. If you break it, same numbers. Really the same numbers. That's $7.35 to $7.50 area. That's where I think it wants. You could trade as low as 365, 370 and still be looking for that area. There's not a lot of chart history for this, so there's not a lot we can do with it. I am blown away that we were able to pick out a short-term price target and a short-term retracement from that target. And then after that, it traded to a higher high. I'm blown away. I think whales might have been watching that episode. I think they might have been watching us, and they were like, yep, let's take Tom's idea. Let's go with it. Beautiful. Look at that. It's beautiful. $5.89 back to 5. Boom. And then a higher high, 645. This doesn't look great yet. This is still in knife status. Still in knife status. If it can retake 550, you still have that 589 there. But if it can retake 550, I think it's reasonable to say maybe the local bottom's in. But until it does, man, I'm still going to be looking for that 618 for this retracement down here as support. That's where it's likely to find it. Hold that low at 432 though, and looking for more upside. I don't know what this coin is. I hope people made money off of it. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to buy it. But I'll watch it. I'll watch the chart. So I'm going to set alerts. Right there. If it trades down to 373, man, you may have a great entry. Right here at $5, you're flipping the dice. You're flipping the dice. Flip a dice. Guess that actually technically makes sense. Linux, man, we're going to look at HEX for you. I know, right? Tom Crown looking at HEX. We look at everything here. Anything that's moving, and HEX is moving, so that's what we do. Bam. 40 cents. All right, not a terrible upside. Not a terrible upside target to look for. 40 cents. On the weekly, HEX high above its 20 weekly. It looks good right now. And I haven't looked at anything. I'm just peeking at this very, very surface at the moment. Looks strong. You're at a new all-time high. You're on the weekly here. Something that stands out, though, is the 20 weekly has not been tested since it started trading. Not saying that it's looking to right now, but it will eventually look to retest that 20 weekly. That's going to continue to trend up as long as it keeps making higher highs. But that may be the entry. That may be the entry if you're looking to get into HEX. Whenever it happens, price might be higher than it is now. But that will be the entry. Keep an eye out for it. That's pretty beautiful. On the daily here, these moving averages are actually very pretty. The 50 and the 20 just dancing together, kissing over and over and over. Okay. MACD leaving something to be desired. We're not getting higher highs on our MACD. We're not getting higher highs on RSI. But we see that across the market and just overall, so that's not the spookiest thing to happen. Four-hour giving us a nice signal too. Wait, what? This is why I hate things that are traded on Uniswap. It's like, are you actually at a higher high on Uniswap? Yes, price is technically there, but it gapped there. It went from not a new all-time high to an all-time high. And it hasn't gone anywhere. It's just sitting there. Just one. It's like a little space shuttle, little alien saucer up there. Very low volume going on. Makes it hard to TA. I hate Uniswap. I don't actually hate it. I just hate charting it. Let's do it this way. Already got the measure and move there. I think 40 cents is where you'd look. Close this daily up here. You might pull back again to the 20 daily. Possibly the 20 daily here. But I think 40 cents is not crazy. What we've been seeing, which it makes me skeptical, makes me a little hesitant, is HEX has been kind of running when Bitcoin isn't. And lots of people might take that as a good thing. It's like, oh yeah, because it's undervalued or something. That just doesn't tend to be what we see in this market. It's not, it's too precise to me. It doesn't seem to really ever want to move up when Bitcoin's moving up. It's odd. It's very odd. And maybe it's because it's only being traded on Uniswap. Not a lot of volume. Maybe that's why. But it makes me skeptical. I will say, though, in its defense, you guys know I'm not like a huge HEX fan, but in its defense, I said this about Link all through the bear market, and Link just kept climbing. 2018, 2019, just kept climbing. I don't know if that's what we're seeing here. I'd like to see a real move here, a measured move here, to cement this as an all-time high. But this one candle, like this one floating saucer candle here doesn't convince me yet. So maybe that's odd. Why are these no longer connected? I guess because I'm sloppy. Womp. There it is. It's so close. It's so close for me. I need to see something happen here. I think the most likely thing here on the HEX USD is right back to that. Just the same way we saw here. Close the daily up there. Let me see some volume. Let me see some candles actually paint, not just gaps, little saucers, and you're looking for 40 cents. Until then, I'm just going to be a little skeptical. Okay, I think I got through most of it. Didn't I? Let's check back in. Oops, sold and not continue. Thought we were about to see a breakout. Doesn't look too bad, though. Ethereum chilling, just straight chilling. ADA, where you at? Okay. Should you be scared right now as a non-trader? Really not. You should never be afraid. If you're not a trader, why would you ever be afraid? What's up, S. Vives? Have I checked ICP? No. What's up, Alchemist, my brother? Tom G. retracting his message. Dudes, we're in crypto, guys. So years ago, Hex hate made tons of sense. I'm not going to get into that. It made tons of sense. Now that we're in 2021, Hex is not like the bad guy at this point. I don't own any Hex. Richard Hart, if you're out there, feel free to make me a Hex holder. I promise. You send me Hex, I'm not going to touch it. I love holding, right? That's like what I do. You can make me a Hex holder, but I don't have any at the moment. But Hex is no longer... Like, there's so many worse things, guys. Like, we have Shiba. I know a lot of you might love Shiba, but yeah, I don't know any crypto OGs who think Shiba is like a valuable project. I hate to say it. It's just an ERC20 token that someone imagined into existence. There are worse. Safe Moon. Putting the word safe in something. I don't know. This is the bottom line. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. You can hate it, but dudes, we're all here in crypto. We're all on team crypto. We're less than, like, we're 1% of the world, maybe. So if you don't like something, just don't buy it. It's the ultimate democracy. Be in the things you like. Don't be in the things you don't like. That's it. Who cares if someone else likes it? I don't even care if someone likes BitConnect. If you want to invest in BitConnect right now, I wouldn't even say that's investing. That's your choice. I'm not going to hate you for it. Like, I think you're stupid. You go and buy BitConnect right now. I don't even know if you can. But why would I care? Like, doesn't change me. Doesn't change what I'm doing. Just, we're all on the same team, guys. Everyone's on the same team. And there are so many bad actors out there right now. Just so many. Just not worth it. You're welcome to your own opinion. Everyone is. Just let people do what they want. You know, who cares? Technically, that is his name, Dick Hart. It is. That's true. I never thought of that. Dudes, just, we're all friends, man. We're all friends. There's some real bad actors out there. Don't invest in them. Vote with your Satoshis, dude. You're welcome to make fun of people. But not us. We're just retail. We're just people, you know? We're all here for the same reasons, hopefully. It is what it is. What's up, Cash? Colts for life. I did the Tezos. After the stream, I'll have timestamps up. I think I've successfully timestamped everything, which is rare for me. Roll. Barrel roll. Do a barrel roll, Fox. I was yelling out StarCraft quotes earlier. The market is about to go nuts, man. I feel it. I feel it. I don't know if it's gonna be today. The weekends have been very volatile. Could be the weekend, but I feel it. The hype is low. Everything's up at pretty significant points. That's when the big moves come. The less people watching, the better. That has just been a fundamental truth. Fundamental truth of Bitcoin. It's shy. I think Ethereum, since we started streaming, now at a bullish engulf on the daily. That's what we're looking for. 32.2. 32.24. Great place to close. Great place to close. I'm liking the way Ethereum looks. I like that it tested support so cleanly. Moved back up. I like this weird price action. This is super weird price action. Like this. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row. Like a whole week of daily candles. Like just the exact same price point. Very weird. I dig it. I dig it. I wonder what it's painting here. I just, this doesn't look like anything. It looks like, I don't know, the trading bots got hooked on robot drugs. And they just went wild. Like, what is this? I don't know. It's like another flat top potentially up here is forming. Like, what is that? What is that? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like kind of diamond-ish. Our lows are coming up, actually, so maybe we make this assumption. Our lows are coming up. We're making these flat tops, so maybe we're making a flag. That's possible. I think a close above 33.25 is going to be the signal for that. And I don't think we'd be looking for 34.37. I think we're looking for the same thing we've been looking for. What a weird cluster of days, man. I like, what is this? This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the episode. This is the boredom. The boredom, the ultimate weapon. The ultimate weapon of crypto. Boredom. Crypto is the ultimate drug dealer. Gives you a little taste. Gives you a taste. And then once you're hooked, takes it away. Juice. Takes it away. And it's a positive thing. If you guys have noticed, almost every time hype has died, we've moved up. July 20th. Not a lot of hype. A lot of bearishness, not a lot of hype. Now we're up here, 50K. Not a lot of hype. And I can prove that to you. You know, we all have our own interpretations, right? Of what's going on, what sentiment is. Everyone has a different opinion, and that is influenced by how we feel, of course. And that's natural. That's human. That's what we do. But I can prove it. We are the ultimate bull channel. No, price does not only go up. That'd be great. But that's not reality. But we're the ultimate bull channel. No matter what happens in price, we're not going to become bearish. We know that it's going to recover eventually. It's just how long is the question. And I can prove that people are bored because here we are, 50K, and we have 230 viewers. And you guys, you're all very sexy. I love you all. You're the best. But if hype was high, we would have 5, 6, 7, 8,000 people here. Because we're the bull channel, man. Every time Bitcoin turns bullish, we blow up. Every time sentiment gets bearish or bored, we're like stuck in the mud. Our channel doesn't move. In the last month or two, like maybe we've gained 1,000 subscribers. In the first quarter of this year, I think we gained 15,000. No, 20. Maybe 20,000. Because the market was bullish. People were hyped. There's my proof. Super sexy, Mr. Leahy. My name's Trevor Leahy. Corey Trevor Leahy. I gotta watch Trailer Park Boys again. I miss the old boys. Hype is the sell signal. I mean, definitely hype could be the sell signal. The problem is hype is very abstract of a concept. Very abstract. What is hype? Even identifying peak hype, I think most people would identify it incorrectly. For what we've seen this year. Let's make a poll out of it. We'll do a quick poll, just because, this is like a very intimate chat. When was peak hype 2021? Let's see what you guys think. I'll tell you the answer. I'll tell you the answer after you vote. Here we go, Bitcoin. Let's do like, if I knew how to spell the names of the months, that'd be good. March. And then we'll do like April, May. There we go. There we go. Throw the poll up. Throw the poll up. Hit the polls, because here we are. Oh, buddy. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's and go. Reaching up for that bullish engulf on the daily. It's reaching. Let's find that exact value we're likely to see, no matter what, unless we're really moving. We're likely to see profit taking here. 48,987. We can blast through that. Things are looking phenomenal. Nice little pop. All right, answer that poll. What do you guys think? Poll, answer it. Answer it while we pamp. Pamp the poll. 36 votes. We have like 250 watching. Let's get more. Let's get more. Let's get more. Let's get more. More votes. More votes. Beardy day. Oh, buddy. Let's go. Nobody's watching. Let's go, Bitcoin. No one's watching you. Just go. Roll it. Let's go. No one's watching. Pamp it. Pamp it up. Pamp it up. For those of you just joining us, what up? 48,987 daily bullish engulf target for today. We are rallying towards it. Likely to find profit taking here from our intraday trades. But if we can move above, we can put in a meaningful candle above, we're looking for more upside. Pretty close here. Pretty close here. We're already seeing that. 48,964. 20 bucks off. That's what, 0.05% away. Seeing people front run it slightly. What up, Matthew D? How you doing, brah? Are you ready? Are you ready? Where's ready? He's ready. Stay calm. Stay calm, but you can let yourself feel good. It's okay. Crypto's gonna make you feel bad no matter what. You're bear or bull, it's gonna make you feel bad at some point. Feel free. Don't trade based on it. But enjoy the good too. Don't just suffer through the bad. Enjoy the positive vibes too. These are some nice positive vibes. It's not time to get excited yet. Here we are, profit taking at the daily bullish engulf level. What do we got left? 3 hours. So this is into the last 4-hour candle of the day. That's actually some pretty good timing. We are 33 minutes into that. That's pretty good timing to run this daily, huh? I dig it. So, all right, how many do we have? 84 votes. Dudes and dudettes. We got 230 watching. Answer the poll. This is going to be a learning lesson. I want to make sure we have at least 100 people voted. Too small sample size with 84. When was peak hype of this year? I'm going to tell you the answer after, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts. And this is going to give you an idea of how objective and how difficult it is to really gauge hype. So is hype a sell signal? Yes. But it's not easy to identify. It's not easy to identify. It's weird. It would seem easy. Answer the poll. That's right, Mama Jedi. You tell him. Matthew D, an OG, he knows. Laser Eyes peak hype. I forget, when did Laser Eyes start? That's a good cue. When did Twitter Laser Eyes start? Who started? No, it was not started by Rep Warren Davidson. Get out of here. Oh, Kato Ino. Kato Ino. You're just making us look good, bro. Making us look good. All right, well, as expected, we're seeing some profit taking at the bullish engulf line here, 48.9. This is really our target for today. Those above there, things look excellent. Excellent. Weird name. Tom Brady eyes, man. Tom Brady eyes. Yeah, you can hide someone. You can hide that. That's fine. Unhidden, hidden. You can hide that. That's weird. Just like I would never go to a web page. Never go to a web page that was someone's username that jumped into a crypto live chat. Never do that. Gonna get fished. Gonna get scammed. Don't do it. What's up, Benjamin Schwangchong? What's up? When did you first get hyped on crypto? Oh God, years ago. What's up, Automotive Upload? Subscribe. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good to have you. Great reminder for everybody else. Hit that subscribe and like button for the new stream. We're live here all the time. I should just say daily, even though we're not always on. We have put out at least one video. I think we put out 25 videos this month. All right. 131 votes. These votes are trickling in slow. I would like to get more, but I can already tell. Because what we're seeing in the voting here is logical. It's logical, right? What's up, Reactive Records? Outdoor Tony. Where's Indoor Tony? Hot Girls Boys Chat? Punch yourself in the face. Hot Girls Boys Chat. How to use Fib extension? It's a good question. Carefully. All right, we'll end it. You thought you were hacked, trading views down. All right, we'll end the poll. I'm just wanted to prove a point anyway. So it looks like the majority of you picked the top, right? In price, the highest point in price. 42% saying April, May. Gonna disagree. And I'm even gonna go counterintuitive. Kato Ino, making our patrons look good. That's right. Kato Ino, nailing it, dude. Was it Laser Eyes? No, I don't think it was actually Laser Eyes. Laser Eyes was a product of peak hype. January, February. The least answered. Peak hype. Can guarantee it. As a YouTuber, we get analytics, we get data. And all of that data not just says that January, February, I'll say January, was peak hype. It's unarguable. The numbers unarguable. The amount of unique viewers, the amount of new subscribers, the amount of views overall, all the metrics, January, maybe February. So if you answered February, January, I think you're right. So does hype, is that the sell signal? The answer is yes. But it's hard to identify where that is because, yeah, most people would say April, May, and I would say that's logical. That was the highest point in price, right? So that's where the hype was. But it wasn't. It wasn't the highest point in hype. It was not. I would have thought the same, and in fact, I'll admit, I even thought that. I even thought that until, I think it was like March. I was looking at my analytics, and I was like, man, you know what? It is very clear that January was the most traffic, the most interest, most importantly, the most new eyes, and it never really returned. It never returned to that. You know, it has fluctuated. I'll try to pull it up for you guys. It's fluctuated since then, but there's just no denying it. And I've talked to other content creators, same thing. It's all the same. Everyone's all the same. Let's do it this way. Without exposing. Without exposing too much. Let me do it this way. While we chill and wait for Bitcoin to do its thing. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's just like more. There we go. Here is our channel TA, our metrics, our analytic TA. January, February. Right there. Yeah, we have some little bumps, right? Little spikes in April, May. Yeah, we do. But nothing comes close to January, February. This was just day on day on day higher. Look at where we are now. This is why I'm arguing we're at very low hype. The lowest point in hype, likely in July. Mid-July was the lowest point. This might not be the easiest thing to see, but January was the peak. So was January that peak? Was that the sell signal? Probably not. it's a hard thing. That, you know, this is a long-winded way to explain something. But I wanted everyone to see how it can be so deceptive. Higher prices don't always bring more hype. It's very weird. It's very strange. January at 40-something thousand was the most hype. What we saw is when January pulled back, we saw a little extra hype. But then as we set new all-time highs, that hype never got bigger. It never exceeded what it saw in the beginning. Here we go. 49.1, let's rock and roll. Above weekly resistance. Let's go, boys. Let's go. $49,180. Daily now in bullish engulfing territory. 3 hours, 20 minutes to go. Let's close above 48.9. Let's call it 49 for a bullish engulf on the daily. We haven't seen one of those bad boys since the 13th of August. Plenty of time to trade up, plenty of time to trade down, but that's the target. 48,987. Huge green dildo. That's right. Hype came after Tesla? Maybe. Oh yeah, Tesla though started their stuff. I forget the timeline now. There's so many things that happened. You pick January counterintuitive. Isn't it always though? Isn't it always? It's weird. It's weird. Fix fib extension. Yeah, that was from the last stream. So here. I don't know why I didn't place it. I got distracted. I don't want this stupid tool. Here we go. Above the 786. Looking to retest that 100%. Where would that bring us? 51, 52. That's not very exciting. Not a lot matching up there. 54.5. 54.5. That's the 786 of the total retracement. That would be a logical next spot to look. If we break here, we see a higher high. $40 or 54.5. That's where we would look. Hitting here, yes, that'd be a savage blow to the bears, but we're still far away. It's not quite time to see that yet. Let's see a total retracement. Let's see our high of 50,500 retaken. Then we can start looking for that 54. Whew, money flow on the 15 beast and not quite as beastin' on the 5. Weird. 30-minute beastin'. 45-minute beastin'. Hourly beastin'. 4 hour just rolled over. What about that 2? 2 just rolled over. Things are actually looking spicy. Very spicy on the 12 hour. We did get a lower low here, but this whole market's kind of rolling over. This is what I'm watching, the daily. The daily. We finally were in good position. We want to see it continue. We don't want to get back to the good position and then not see anything happen. Why is it? I gotta check my air conditioner. One second. I think it's just struggling with the heat today and the humidity.
We've looked at the charts all week and nothing told us that we had broke trend while the bears celebrated something we couldn't see, brother.
That's 100% accurate. How you doing, Ultra Chaos, Steve? 100% accurate. Nothing has been invalidated. There's so many points we can look to be like, yep, uptrend broken. We didn't do those. I don't know why people got so bearish. Like we said, the more people on the wrong side of the trade here, the better this is going to look. So that's probably a positive. There we are. We had a little excitement for the day here. We got a bump in viewers. Welcome to all the new faces. I see you're back. Did you guys get alerts? Is that why? Battling, man. Just battling with the daily open. Here we are. Or not daily open, the daily bullish engulf. Right here. Currently trading directly above. A move to the upside. We're in the last 4-hour candle. A move or a higher high here. I would like to see 49.284. If we break that into close, that's going to be a good sign. Closing below 48.9, not the best. Probably a sign of just sideways continuation. That's what I would say. This air conditioner is doing nothing. I think it's 110 degrees here today. I like big pumps and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Let's see. I do not like green eggs and ham. Actually, no. So this is not wonderful. Look at, I didn't notice this. Look at where our golden pocket is. It's right at the daily bullish engulf. When I say I do not like it, I mean, it's not going to be easy to break. It's not going to be easy to break. Absolutely possible. I'm just not a huge fan that we tested it as support, lost it, tested it as resistance, fell below. Now it's the daily bullish engulf line. Let's check out CME. Did CME finish trading? We're going to definitely need an alert here. CME closes in 22 minutes. So let's peek at CME's weekly. CME is looking to close green. CME looking to close its 6th green weekly in a row. 48,815. Very close to price. But with only 22 minutes left, and in the last few popping back up, that's actually not looking bad. It's not looking bad at all. This has been beautiful. 22 minutes in the CME week. Unleash the weekend dogs. Luckily, we have more time in our day. Not on CME. Really want to see a bullish engulf here. Really want to see it. 305 watching. What's up? Welcome back, everybody. Love it. Love it. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. If you're joining us, smash the like, smash the subscribes. Join the Discord. Links in the video description below. That's right. I need another air conditioner. It is sweltering in here. I don't know why. Maybe it's finally dying, this air conditioner. Probably. Doing good on the search. That's a plus. That's a plus. It's interesting that daily line, man, right at the golden pocket. It's going to be a tight close. Then we're looking for weekend volatility. Just interesting to me. Bitcoin trading a red candle, CME trading a green candle. All in the weekly. It's just very odd. Very odd. Very odd. We got enough time, though. We got enough time to crank it up. We got enough time to crank it down. New month is coming up, guys. Check out the Patreon. September, new month, best time. September 1st. Don't sign up today, don't sign up tomorrow. Sign up September 1st. Regardless of what happens. Into the end of this month, it's always a good time to get learned. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last. This air conditioner is like failing. Let's see, in the last 24 hours, R-Weave, something I've never looked at. 60% up, Tezos 21% up. Safe Moon. Up 80% in a week. Stay away. Stay away from that. In my opinion. Crow reaching. Let's go, Crow. Reaching, trading above resistance on Crow. All right, all right. Be a great close. Dude, HEX still hasn't moved. It's still just this saucer candle, meaning one order of who knows what size was filled right there, and then no one took new orders. Whole market's moving up. Shh. Whole market's looking at a green candle, isn't it? All in this hour. Not C98. C98 says, hey, don't tell me what to do. Tezos, same thing. Weird. Solana, higher highs. Ethereum moving up. ADA just cementing this close, it looks like. That's a weird pattern. 16 minutes for CME. I'm interested in this CME close. Nathan McFadden. What's up, my mang? Thanks for subscribing. Good to have you. If you're watching the stream right now and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? It costs you nothing. Best analysis on YouTube. Free. All it costs you is hitting that button. Close CME. Can time just go faster, please? Let's do this. So we don't miss it, because I will miss it. No, I don't think CME is ultimate, like, super important ultimate has to do something. No. But it's been interesting. It's been interesting. It's been interesting to watch. There's something there. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something there. Still figuring it out. So in whatever 15 minutes it looks like now. No, not even. Right? Yeah, 15 minutes. That's weird. CME stops trading at like 5 p.m. East. Okay. 15 minutes to go on CME. Looking for a close above 48.815. That would be the 6th green weekly in a row. Not a huge fan of how they're getting smaller bodied. But it will be interesting because this is going to close before Bitcoin. 2 days before Bitcoin. If that closes green, does that mean Bitcoin's going to close green on the weekly? We don't know. But it's worth watching. It'll be interesting because currently Bitcoin is not in a green weekly candle. Yet CME looking to close one. It's pretty interesting. It's worth looking at. See? What's happening? WTF. 15 minutes left. We never count a candle before it closes, but things are definitely looking solid for CME for this green close. Definitely. We'll leave that open. Consolidating inside that golden pocket. All right. All right. Tim Boat being a champion, subscribing. Good to have you, my friend. There we go. Golden pocket. Looking for this close. And then golden pocket. And then all gold, everything. Get it, girl. There it is. Battling it out. Spicy close. I gotta go find my juice. Give me 2 secs. Stay tuned. Smash the like, smash subscribe. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, actually. I'm gonna grab my juice, go to the bathroom. Prepare for spice. Right. 6 minutes to go for the CME. Still trading green. Bitcoin chilling in the pocket. Nothing changed. Dang. Usually when I get up in a live stream, something changes. Here we go. Oof, that's nice too. Gonna be interesting. Lucas Enyo subscribing during the live stream, being a champ. Let's see. Here we go, Bitcoin. Here we go. Here we go. Little green, little green. What's up, Jenny C? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. You know how it is. You know how we do. Five minutes for CME. Oh, reality. No. Prepare the lube. Prepare the lube. Because somebody's going to get it rough. We are the bull channel. Everybody else is they're bullish when it's convenient. We're bullish regardless. We follow the charts. But Bitcoin at its heart is a bull. Doesn't mean always green. But it means there's green ahead. Just depends how far out you're looking. Mountain Goat Gang. We do love our mountains. This is going to be an interesting close. We have our targets. We know where we're looking. Can we do it? I think so. 3 minutes. 3 minutes and it's getting real close, isn't it? Nah, it's good. I think CME's cleared to close green on the week. Not a bad sign. Not a bad sign. Bitcoin may be responding to this imminent CME green close. Look at his bounce around in that pocket. It's perfect. Boop, boop. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce-ity bounce. City bounce, city bounce. Two minutes to go. It's going to be a good sign. CME closes green on the weekly. It's not tradable, but it's a good sign. It's a good sign. We're looking for 48.9. 87 on the close today. Bullish engulfing. Flirting with it. 3 hours to go flirting. Weirdly, CME needs higher. CME not looking to close the daily bullish engulf, though. It's odd. RSI is so much lower. The only difference really between these charts is going to be it's not looking at weekend trading. Weird how weekend trading being excluded here makes RSI so different. Not even close to overbought. One minute, 30 seconds to go. Does not look like it wants to trade below 48.8. I think we get a green close on CME. Could spell yummy things for this weekend. That it could. You missed the start. What's up, third proverb? Charlie Bayer. 53K in the bag for this weekend. Let's start with the bullish engulf close on the daily. Then we can talk 53. 54.5 is the next Fibonacci retracement target. Probably where we'd look. Critical Ethereum bug. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I did see that. You guys know I've been skeptical about Ethereum for a while. It's not that Ethereum is bad or anything. Just it has a lot of uncertainty ahead. Could not have worse timing from this bug. Though I also didn't see any like repercussions of the bug, the vulnerability. And clearly the chart doesn't really care. I came out today, kind of just doing the same thing he was doing. Doesn't seem to have really had any impact. Wait, that's not right. Doesn't seem to have like any real impact here. Even in valuation against Bitcoin. Just hanging out, trading sideways, that's not a bad sign. Typically you'd expect this to break to the upside. It's hanging out in the volume gap, the void. There we go, boys and girls. CME closed. 6th green weekly candle in a row. First spot, Coinbase. Bitcoin looking to close above 48,987 for a bullish engulf on the daily. That may set us up. That may clear us for higher trading this weekend. Not a bad sign. Very close. Just flirting with it. Look at that. As soon as CME closed, the candle that CME closed, Bitcoin on the 5 looking green, back above bullish engulf. It's a good sign. Not a lot of movement going on. Five-minute looking strong still, though. 15 questionable. 30 looking strong. 45 is probably still, yep, looking strong. Hourly, probably looking strong. Short time frames are looking good. Close out hourly in our pocket. Now we're testing the top of it. Last 4 hour of the day. Can we do it? I think so. I think so. With that close on CME, I think so. Green is good. Green is good. What's up, Michael P? RSA, Mattville, yeah. What's up, Nika? Dude, we've been live for a while. Probably not really looking to look at a bunch more charts. We looked at quite a few today. 10 plus. I apologize, but I can't always have time for everything. Things are getting spicy. 2 minutes. I want to see this close. Let's see this close. Let's see. Subscribe. Join Discord. lost my good Discord copy paste, or my good Patreon copy paste. Bitcoin does seem to be enjoying that CME closed. Big green cents. That's only 5 minutes, but still seems to be digging it. Let's do this one. September's coming. Check out that patron. Check out that patron. Best time to sign up, September 1st. Make sure to like and subscribe. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. I feel like Taj.0. Follow me on Twitter. I never used to say that. But Twitter, I think, has been actually a really good tool for us lately. A lot of reach, let's say, on Twitter. $39 seconds. Bitcoin looking solid. You guys know what we're scoping here. We're scoping a daily bullish engulf. CME gave us the weekly close we were looking for. Not a bad signal. We need a higher high though. Even with the bullish engulf daily, we need a higher high. We're having this broadening, descending megaphone. Not really a great pattern, but a higher high. So just trading above 49.3 invalidates it. Things are looking good. If we get a bullish engulf in the daily, that becomes more probable over the weekend. But right now, as nice as this is, we're still up enough time for anything to happen. I want more. More. I'm going to put that up in the Discord. For those of you who don't know or new, if you're new, after the live streams, I put the days chart up. You guys to follow along after the show. And that baby's up on Discord already. Check it out. I think we're going to have a pretty spicy weekend here if we get the close. And we'll be live. But that's about it for me, guys. Thanks for being here today. I'll see you soon. Happy trades as always, and Crown out.